Just saw the Fnaf 2 movie. I had hopes for this movie. And after that, I say, what the fuck? This movie was, I would say this, it's a little bit disappointing. I'll explain why. Because the plot doesn't make sense. What? The plot doesn't make any goddamn sense. Okay? I'll explain why. This movie starts off with a flashback from 1982. This girl, well, it is Vanessa. It is Vanessa, and it's Charlotte. And Vanessa's talking with Charlotte and how, like, saying, like, nobody never ever talks to her. And she always sits up on the seat waiting for the puppet, or I guess the marionette. And apparently, she also dies to William Afton after saving her. Hey, I guess Shaggy's actor made a return. So then after that, apparently she died. Not Vanessa, but she barely survived. She got stabbed 3 times by William Afton. But Charlotte, on the other hand, she's dead. And that brings the plot to Fnaf 2. This picks off 20 years later, where she is waking up from the bad dream that she had 20 years ago. And now we see Mike with Abby. Abby still misses her friends. You have another friend, okay? Stop saying that you're real friends with the animatronics. No, they weren't. They're goddamn bots. They're robots. They're not actual friends. Well, yes, they are. They have their souls trapped in, but I'm gonna get to that shit. Listen, look, she has a friend though, but she also has a dick of a science teacher. Or, yeah, it's a dick of a science teacher, to be honest. Like, he just hates her. He just hates her, which is crazy. But to that, I say, what the shit? Because she goes to the old abandoned one, and she finds she doesn't find, but her brother also comes out and says, yo, I don't know what to tell you. We don't know how we're going to repair them. They're probably killed. They're probably beyond repair. So then she picks out a radio that looks like a Fazbear thing. And hey, I'm surprised that the meme came along, with the horn thing. At least that made a return. She gets a radio, and then she hears the Abby, or A-B-B-Y. Abby, help us. So I guess they made it. So then, you know what really grinds my gears? Is that apparently I knew it was a trap all along, because there are probably going to be imposters trying to manipulate Abby. And I was right. They are. The toy animatronics. Now, there's definitely going to be some nitty-gritty. I'm going to dump spoilers on you, but for the wazoo for this film. But just so you said, if you haven't seen the movie, go watch the movie. And if you're probably going to be wondering why I'm going to be bashing the shit out of this movie, then you probably should leave, like, right now and go watch this movie for yourself to see what I thought of this movie. So, apparently, she talks with the toy animatronics, and it's Chica, Toy Chica. Hey, at least she made an appearance. And her voice kind of sounds a little bit childish. Well, I get it. They're like robots. We also meet Toy Bonnie and Toy Freddy. Hey, at least Glamrock Freddy's actor made an appearance. So then, apparently she wants to bring them for their science project because her previous project of Chica got ruined by the dick. And apparently, how do I say this? Yeah, she brings them, by Core, from the wonderful Core. Thank you, Core. At least he made an appearance, and I was kind of happy to see him back. Then, I gotta say this, but we realize what the toy animatronics are. They're prototypes. What? Prototypes? Prototypes? They had the balls to put the toy animatronics as fucking prototypes? What? doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Why are you putting the toy animatronics as prototypes? Huh? Obviously, they're being controlled by the marionette, who, by the way, has a stupid appearance of a human. She should have been a full-on fucking puppet. That's a full-on fucking puppet that I give the people credit for because they had the balls to put the toy animatronics as prototypes. That doesn't make any goddamn sense. So then Michael Douche literally tries to say Abby again. We don't see Gold Freddy anywhere. Where is Gold Freddy? He is the hidden gem of the first movie. We only do see William Afton for only the dream sequences and the flashbacks, and also communicating with his spirit. But also, we get to meet a new character named Michael. Oh, look, another newcomer. I wonder if he's probably going to be the villain. Let's see. So then, toy animatronics run loose in the Fast Fest for the science fair. And then Toy Freddy starts killing people. Then another one. And then we see the wonderful Mangle. Mangle, I love her. She's my only favorite character in this entirety of the movie. And then, lo and behold, the Wither animatronics, or should I say, the original animatronics. I'm gonna get to that shit. Holy smokes, this movie's gotten me mad. So then, Michael finds them and decides to operate like in the game. And it literally operates exactly like the game. Balloon Boy's there. Mangle's not there, but only the Wither animatronics are there. They can only not see through them. They can see through the max except for Foxy. You know the whole deal. So then, the thing that they're being controlled is by a computer runs by the marionette. So obviously the marionette is properly the villain of this movie. So then Michael goes on a full chase again to see if Abby's okay. And Abby gets captured by the marionette, by Chica, again. So then apparently they were outmatched by the toy animatronics and marionette and Mangle, who also jumped on a car. That is a really good scene, not gonna lie. I'll give them props to. Lo and behold, the original animatronics from the first film, they don't have any scratches. And guess what? They're not the Wither animatronics. The fuck? God damn this movie! Why? Why would they get the original animatronics? Aren't they supposed to be the Wither animatronics? Huh? What? That doesn't make any sense. Look, this movie is starting to piss me the fuck off. So then after the bullshit fight that doesn't last too long, Mike doesn't trust Vanessa. And also, let me give you an explanation. Michael Afton is a separate character. What the fuck? After all these character developments, they had the balls to separate Michael Schmidt and Michael Afton. Isn't Michael Schmidt supposed to be Michael Afton? What the fuck? And then Michael, not trusting Vanessa, came the fuck out of nowhere. He's like, oh, I don't trust you, Vanessa. Oh, because you harmed me. Oh, I don't know. I'm not going to trust you now. What the fuck? And then it ends on a fucking shit ending. Turns out that Vanessa is now the puppet. What a fucking waste of time. Holy shit, this movie was such a disappointment. Now you gotta understand why I'm bashing this movie. But I will give them props to the animatronics. At least they did fine. There were some couple of scenes I liked, but I'm not gonna get into that. So this movie, holy shit. But there was a message, and guess what is gonna be the main villain of FNAF 3? You know, I would really like to see FNAF 4 as a flashback. Please, I'm begging you to do a flashback of FNAF 4. If you do it, this movie would be 100 times more better. Also, you see some voice cracks? That's because my voice is changing. It's changing. Everyone's changing. So let me just say this right now. FNAF 2, I'm mad at this movie. I had high hopes, and now my high hopes are just gone to waste. So, calm down. I just went through a shit show of this movie. But, if you guys want to see it, it's not bad of a movie, but the plot is so confusing. The games are better than the movie. I recommend you guys go see this movie for yourself. Anyways, bye-bye. Subscribe. Peace.